tonight as I hold the app in Walgreens and I followed my spirit around, end up in line behind an officer, a big, serious looking white guy, of course, right? It's so cliche now to say. And the app speaks, and I'm just behind him with one hand, with the app in one hand, with a white glove on, and the other hand, just like so, you know. That's how I walk around with the app on when I'm browsing through the aisles, just listening to the gospel and hearing the Spirit, you know. And it speaks and speaks, and there's a verse that comes, each time it speaks, it has the bell. I didn't even remember turning the bell on, and the bell, his sound hits first, and then the officer turns around and looks at me and the phone, and I'm in peace, and I'm a little nervous, you know. However, I have faith that something's happening, and there are two other guys in front of him in line. They look kind of hurt. It's 12:49, you know, and the guy on the register is on the phone answering questions to a customer while he's ringing us out. So the officer has a verse that says, "Love your neighbors. I love you." I know. I tell you, the verse something like, but love your neighbors, love your enemies. So he says to me, he turns around and looks at me and says to me, that lady should have heard that, something about that they should have heard it, at the case he was coming from. As this is actually for you guys. He says, a naked old lady chasing her, screaming at her husband. A naked old lady screaming, chasing her husband. A naked lady screaming and chasing her husband. So I say, I'm sorry to hear that. What was it like for you? He's used to it by now, he says. I said,
sell your possessions and give to the poor. Provide yourselves purses that do not wear out, a treasure in heaven that never decreases, where no thief approaches and no moth destroys.
I says, believe it or not, we got this. And he mumbled, yeah, he'll come through. So, it did awaken the faith in him, and it was a positive conversation, and I didn't expect to be blessed with it tonight. I put the phone down and to ring myself out, and it's my turn, and the app says, shepherd my sheeps, feed my sheeps, as I'm paying for it, putting my PIN number in, and it's profound, and the two guys that were in front of the officer, for some reason, stood behind as he went out already, and they stood to the side, right.
Have you understood all these things?
By the line where I was paying for my stuff, and like they were still there for some reason. I'm not sure, but they heard it, and I said to the cashier, as he's still on the phone, I said, "You heard it?" And he said, "Mm-hmm." So this is it. Yeah, the people running around chasing each other naked need to be in the Word and to stay wet with Jesus, with God, not against Him.
I tell you the solemn truth.
And the app,
I am the door for the sheep. All who came before me were thieves and robbers, but the sheep did not listen to them.
The app is for that. So, alright, so I'm going to take a quick nap, and then I'm going to hit the road. Actually, gas up first. I'm going to gas up, check the tires, and then hit the road. Peace, brothers.